Oh man. So the Dreamville concert is this week. I don't know if anybody knows about that. And I'm in North Carolina for the week for work. So I said, why not drop a couple stacks and go see my nigga drop a couple
Oh
stacks and
no,
go see my boy J. Cole on stage. You know what I mean?
damn. That's that life. That's that traveling man life.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the
It's
traveling man.
it's difficult, man. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, bro. I'm tired as
I
shit.
I believe you.
Tired as shit. But yeah, I guess no one wants to comment on that besides John. I appreciate you, John.
Oh
Bitch,
no.
this motherfucker's eating an empanada
He's
on
got a whole
camera.
empanada. Damn.
How much you spend on them tickets?
16.
That's it.
1600
Nigga, you crazy?
for two
John,
tickets.
I was shut the fuck up. That's why I didn't say shit.
He said that's it. He thought I said
That's why I
$16.
ain't say shit.
No, he I don't know. I guess he thought you was going to a Drake concert or something.
There's gonna be Drake is gonna be there.
No, but it's not a Drake concert.
He's gonna perform.
Nobody give a fuck about Drake.
I'm with you.
That-
I'm not
that
going
has-
there.
That
to
has
see
nothing.
Drake.
That has nothing to do with the
He's
conversation.
saying that the Drake concert tickets that went on sale were $1,000 a pop for just.
Excuse me, yo, on
Yeah.
sale?
For general admission.
Well, that's what they were saying when the early ticket links that went out.
Yo, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, all y'all niggas could go.
Like
Nigga, fuck
1,600.
outta here.
Well, how many tickets for 6? Is it just 2, or how many did you get for that price?
It's 2 VIP tickets.
See, that's VIP. I don't know if his shit was VIP.
No,
You got
yes.
VP? You got the good shit? All right,
VP.
You got
This
money.
nigga
Yeah,
is-
you got money.
This nigga is Dominican. You got VP. This nigga's crazy.
That's fire.
Money
That's
on
fire.
tickets? Ooh, that
You gotta
boy.
take that. You gotta take the eye out that bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
'Cause I ain't
Nah,
going.
I ain't going.
I'm gonna watch that shit on,
Yo.
YouTube in 2-3
Yo,
days
this
later.
nigga Crispin ain't been here for 3 weeks, coming back with bangers. I love it.
I'm mad as hell, nigga.
I love it.
Both times I'm mad as hell.
Hey man, stop missing the podcast.
No, I had to hang out with my mom last week. I had to hang out with my
Oh,
hoops.
that's it, man.
Yeah, now you feel like
tu
shit,
madre,
huh?
tu madre, tu madre.
Facts, yeah. Boss lady. She'll fuck me up if I didn't go.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. All right, I'm glad you had
30
fun,
years
man.
old, still scared of the lady.
I feel you. I'm scared of my mom. She can't even walk. She can walk. She just got a bad knee. Let me say that.
I was gonna say
She'll
just
knee
not
you.
very well.
She will knee you with that bad knee, nigga.
Facts. I don't want no
She'll
problems.
make that knee worse just to
Facts.
whip your ass.
Just to
Yeah.
whip your ass.
It'll be worth it.
She'll be like, oh,
all day.
my knee hurts, but I fucked that nigga up.
Oh Jesus.
All right. Let's start off. You already know. Ooh, I just realized what episode this is.
Mm.
You already know what time it is. What the fuck is going on?
You got drops? You got
I
no
was gonna
drops?
say it felt very empty.
I don't hear no drops, bro.
Same.
You don't hear no drops?
Zero.
No.
No, that's why it feels empty.
Capadonna.
I've been asking you if you have drops the whole time.
No,
Like,
I
where
do.
the drops at?
I do.
You gotta come back.
They
You
look
want
like
me
they
to leave?
don't.
Well,
Don't
they're
leave.
not. They're not working. So just.
You want me to
continue.
leave? Because last week they was working and the week before too. So you want me to get out of here? Because I get out of
Oh
here.
my god.
Damn, he did not test the drops before the
He
pod.
did.
I thought it was working. It's working on my
it's,
end.
It's okay. Just keep
Hold on.
it rolling.
Nah.
Lagging
Keep it
too.
moving.
Now I'm lagging?
I come back and this nigga just
Oh,
does all the
what
bullshit.
The fuck?
I'm gonna leave. Guys, have a good night.
Come on, what the fuck is going on? Let us
Oh
we'll get into it while you
man,
figure that out.
nah. Thank you, bro.
Like, I
What
don't
the
know,
fuck
nigga.
is going on? It's your boy Macky. O M O M.
What is going on?
What the fuck is going on, people? I'm
Best-
here with my good brothers. We
Oh,
got
no.
Badman forward, Badman pull up. A Badman forward, Badman pull up. A Badman forward, Badman pull up.
You don't let you get this.
Batman
intro.
Shawny in the motherfucking building. We also got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper in Johnny B. And back again with us. He's been gone for 3 weeks. It is.
Two, nigga.
Ooh, he's
Two.
on-
Don't disrespect me, nigga.
It's been 2.
It's
Has it been
two.
It's been 2. It's been 2.
Two.
For 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Man.
7 weeks, however many weeks. It is El Hokage, the Black Kage, Crispin.
Facts. What up,
And
nigga?
we are the Paradise Podcast. Welcome to episode 80. Ooh.
Facts. 20 more episodes and we do this shit together.
Yeah.
You saying?
Let's
Shawny
see if I
gonna
get
have to
off.
Oh my god.
Unless we do it on a Sunday. That's the only way.
I mean, we gotta have to figure it out.
All right. Yeah, Shawny just got to come down to Jersey. I doubt that nigga. That nigga only going to come down here for see his mom and get some Rasta pasta. That's it.
Rasta
Mom
pasta.
doesn't make Rasta pasta. What the fuck? My mom make
Nigga said
everything but Rasta pasta.
Nigga going to come down here with some Rasta pasta and some oxtail. That's it.
Some
And a
yummy
fucking-
pasta.
And a Malta. That's it. That's the only reason why this nigga gonna come down. Yo, I seen something the other day, and maybe I'm because we all are children of immigrants or an actual immigrant.
Who's an actual
Hey,
immigrant?
I was like, what is it? Yo,
Who the
what is
fuck is
wrong
an
with
actual
him?
immigrant, nigga? Huh?
He's-
Who the fuck is an immigrant,
I'm
nigga?
trying to figure that out too. Like,
Who the fuck is an
What the fuck
immigrant,
is the
nigga?
difference?
Wait,
Huh?
Crispin, you was born in
I
DR.
was born in Massachusetts, you motherfucker.
Fuck out of here,
What
nigga.
are you talking about?
Fuck
nigga?
out. Really?
Who the fuck you calling a fucking immigrant, nigga? Huh? Born in Massachusetts, Salem,
Cap,
Massachusetts. I'm
Cap.
fucking-
Cap, you were born in
I swear to
Massachusetts.
God, in Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, nigga.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
my
I'm so
God.
sorry.
Disrespecting me, nigga.
Mind is blown.
I knew he was talking about me, nigga. Why you think I answered so quick?
That's
nigga?
why
No, I
I'm
was
like, yo,
definitely
who's the
talking
actual
to-
immigrant?
I was definitely talking about John. The fuck? That nigga.
I'm
definitely-
fucking-
That nigga
tearing.
is American. He was born in Puerto Rico. You were born in Puerto Rico?
No, he was born
I
here.
was born
Then
here.
he's
I
not
was
even
born.
an immigrant either.
I was born in the
Yo,
Meadowlands.
if we don't get to the topic,
All
this
right,
man
all right,
is
all
off.
He
No, I
wailing
just seen something the other day because I know we've all had Malta. That's what I want to say.
I hate
Do we-
that shit.
Oh, thank God. That shit is disgusting.
I hate it.
I
Do
don't
we
mind
agree?
it.
You're Puerto Rican. You're biased.
No. It's not like at the top of my fucking.
What do you mean,
drink
Malta?
list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malta.
That shit fire.
No.
But I
way.
like it.
That shit fire.
No
with,
way.
With leche carnegie, that shit crazy.
No, by itself. I don't know if
Not
it's
by
mixed.
itself. By itself depends on the one you drink, bro. It depends on the one you drink.
You
They
gotta
all
get the
taste
Malta
different.
India.
Malta India fire. Malta
Oh, the
Goya
only one
fire.
I've ever had was Goya.
Goya
Yeah,
fire.
the
No,
Goya is a
that
hit
shit
or miss.
mid.
You gotta get a fresh.
Yeah, you
one
gotta get it
that's
like really
not
cold.
the one that's
from-
been sitting in the bodega for a long ass time. You gotta
Oh no,
get
yeah. You
the
gotta
fresh
you-
one.
but y'all was
It's gotta be
rocking-
nice and cold.
Bro, the only time I ever drank
Malta
Malta was at
India
the.
and Malta Morena are the best ones.
The only time I was
India
drinking
and
Malta
Morena.
was at the African parties. That's it.
Nah,
Y'all was
nigga.
rocking with them as kids though, like that.
Yeah, when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
I did not like it.
They used to
I-
give them to us as,
What?
as
all day,
kids.
nigga. We was
Maybe
I,
I
I
gotta-
thought I got
Chinese,
drunk
the
off
little
that
Chinese
bitch. I thought I.
We knew it wasn't like alcohol. We just,
Yeah, but-
they just bought them for us, so we fucking drank them. We didn't.
You went
we-
crazy,
I
man.
drank
It was like, oh shit, thanks.
That shit was busting to me. I can't lie to you.
Nah, that
I
shit was
can't
hard.
lie to you.
I don't know.
That shit hard.
I might have to try it again as an adult and see if I can.
Nah,
You-
yes,
you
you
haven't
do. Yes,
had-
you do.
My
No, it's
time,
nasty.
like a long time is.
It's
No,
not good.
I remember. I like my brother and my brother and my dad would go crazy for it. When I tried, I was like, oh, I like it. Just
It's not
didn't
good.
do it.
Well, try
It's not
try
good.
You
one of
probably
the
drank
brands
the wrong
that.
one, man.
Yeah, try one of the brands that me and Crispin just said.
Nah,
Malta India, Malta Morena. I swear to God, you
Malta
Yeah.
is nasty, man. I can't lie to you.
What
Either
is
one
it
of
though?
those.
Like, but what
it's a
is it?
it's a malt beverage.
Like,
It's
what
just
the fuck?
it's a
what-
non-alcoholic malt beverage. It's
Ex-
just a malt.
It's
drink.
some bullshit. That's
No,
But
what
that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. Like, what do you mean by malt though? Like, how would you describe the taste of somebody for audiences who don't
Oh
know?
no, you wouldn't be able. I don't know. Nigga, it's just good.
It's like it's like
No, it's not.
For you, it's not, but for me, it is. You like
they
oxtail? I don't.
make
I don't like oxtail.
You
alcohol
don't? Oh.
out of it.
Ra-
But this
racist.
is a
You talking about oxtail the other
non-alcoholic,
day?
version of it.
That was him.
All right.
That was
Something
Sean.
like that.
I'll-
It's
I'll
like
try it.
I guess I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
try
no,
it
no.
again.
It's
Yeah,
good,
it's very
though.
hard to describe. I just
I drank one of the motherfuckers the other day.
And that's
I
why I
bet you
thought you was an
did.
immigrant, nigga. Because you over here drinking Malta.
Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Nah, he's just Dominican as hell.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, nigga.
All right.
I was
That
an
is-
immigrant when I was
that
in
We
is-
New
already
York.
10 minutes
That is
into
so
the episode.
crazy.
Let's get some decorum here. I'm so sorry.
You wanted to know. You wanted to talk about
Immigrants and shit.
Oh
Immigrants
my
and
god. Shawny,
Motherfucker.
just take over, please. Go do your thing, man.
Speaking of immigrants, in the world of Dragon Ball, new
Oh my
game
goodness,
was
this nigga did not just.
announced. Yo, they are aliens, right? They ain't from.
You got it.
You look,
got it.
you want to get it off? Fuck it, I'll make it work. Segway thing.
illegal space immigrants.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my goodness.
So recently, some time ago, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was announced. For anyone who doesn't know, I mean, probably some of our viewers are. Holy shit! Some of them might not have ever played Budokai. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, that is a possibility.
before you had fighters.
Sorry for you.
Before you had fighters, back in the realm when we used to have it was 3D, but still
Like it's crazy.
2D fighting style.
Yeah, 3D,
like
2D fighting style, like
games, just forward and backward.
exactly forward and backward movements. We had games called Dragon Ball Z Budokai, which broke the fucking. It was a game.
I mean,
it
there's
broke.
internet,
It
but
broke.
not really.
It broke. It not the internet, but it broke. It just broke our time. It was a very.
It broke
It's
our
like
memories.
It broke
something.
whatever we had at the time.
It broke my controller.
It
trying
broke
to-
my
Yes,
face.
and gave
Trying
many
to-
people
MySpace,
blisters.
trying to keep fucking Radix.
Spinning
trying to-
the analog stick
Yes.
with the fucking controller sideways.
Oh
If
my
you ever
God.
wanted to know about any game that
That
would
shit
you
was
get
annoying,
blisters from, it was Budokai,
Hell yeah.
because if you connected at the same time, they would go into like
A
the
beam
intense fight.
struggle.
Beam struggle, and you
Yes.
had
And the
to
beam
spin
struggle was the analog
the
stick.
and you had to
In-
spin it.
Yeah. And I'm
You had to
happy
spin
that
it the whole
in
time.
You
I think
could
they
just
stopped that
go
in 3, right?
left and right. Yeah, they stopped it.
In 3, you just press the button.
Yeah.
But in 1 and 2, they had that bullshit, bro. Many analogs were destroyed. Many.
Analogs. Many people found out what blisters were, what a blister was because of that.
That's some
Oh
bullshit,
yeah,
man.
so many people lost so much skin just going ham on the damn.
That's
analog
child
stick.
abuse.
I mean,
Nah, that's just niggas that never play baseball, bro.
talk to him.
Yeah, right. It's just like,
But yes, so Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was announced. The game, I think it's been at least 16 years since the game has been since part 3 was out. For a little history, Budokai was the game we were just talking about. There were 3 regular Budokais, and then over time they came back with the Budokai Tenkaichi, which gave you more of a, instead of it being a 2D,
it became a 3D
arena
right?
fighter. So, but it was more so like the way that it was said was over the shoulder fighting, essentially.
Okay.
Which
So-
one was that?
That was Budokai Tenkaichi. Oh, there we go. Delayed ass drops.
That was supposed to happen
Can
yesterday.
y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
You're a little delayed.
a little.
It's gonna
Like
come
a
back.
minute.
All right.
That
Shawny, keep
anyway,
going.
the whole point is to say that Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is back. So we just want to get people's thoughts on it. How do we feel about it? How does a game that was out 16 something years ago get a sequel now? And how does that translate into the current world of gaming where, you know, a lot of people technically get paid to game now and do streaming and whatnot. And the skill level, the skill cap is completely different because essentially if you are streaming all day, you are just naturally going to be better than most people that play online with fighting games in terms of some of us just can't dedicate the same amount
Then
of time.
casual players,
The
yeah.
casual player, exactly. And the good thing about the Budokai series was back in the day, that was more so of a game that you could just buy to have your friends over and you could just play casually. It never was about really the competitive aspect of it in terms of like competitive competition online gaming wise, just more so of like in person. So how does it translate for us today when we have things like fighters, how the Tekken series is technically the same way, Street Fighter, they're more competitive based versus just mindless fun.
I guess I'll start. You know what I mean?
Go
I
crazy.
think it's the change of the time though. Like, cause back in the day we really didn't have online like that. Like the online was really like scarce. Like, it's not a lot of people that played online anyway. Like, all of that stuff was just
Just
to the
for
minimum.
mainly,
Yeah,
yeah,
to the minimum. It was
consoles
like,
to a
yo,
minimum, and it was mostly just PC games that you
and
could
not
get.
everybody
Right?
had a fucking PlayStation. Not everybody had, like it was like that one friend that has it. Everybody go to his crib. Everybody play at his crib. Now it's so more like it's more accessible to even play online because you could get like what's it called, Game Pass. You can get it on any computer. Just play on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can get
Mhm.
It's more
Game Pass
accessible.
on your television.
You get on your phone
Yeah,
and you can play with niggas in the Xbox. Like
yeah.
Yeah, you
it's more
can.
accessible. So now, like it's just the level of accessibility to games. Like streamers, this is what they do. If you go online and fight a streamer, you gonna lose, bro. Like
Mm.
that's why I think they put categories though. Like I mean rankings, right? You fight people in your rank. Because if you fight people above you, I mean, if you beat one, you're probably gonna go up in ranking, but
But the
it'll mess
see,
you up most of the time.
so the only counter to that is what a lot of the higher players will do is they essentially will just start a brand new account, and now they're essentially a beginner, quote quote, and now you playing against a beginner who's whooping your ass and with like a expert level combos, and now like, all right, yo, I don't want to play this game anymore. I just play
That's
But
to
that's
compete.
That
that's
happens a
that's
lot.
in
Yeah.
in a COD. That's what was happening a couple of months ago, I think. Right?
People are
A
starting
lot of
over.
people were complaining that they weren't winning games because they were playing like within their skill level. And a lot of them were doing like what Shawny was talking about, creating a brand new account and being a beginner and now using their skills. That's mad whack, bro.
that's
Like
corny as
that's
hell.
yeah, bro. It's like it's okay to lose, bro. Like it's fine.
Yeah, it's corny
You know,
shit.
it's a game. I understand this game is certain people's livelihood, so I shouldn't say that it's just a game because I understand that part. But at the end of the day, video games are here to kind of bring us together, not so that you can be the best. Like I understand that's what's cool nowadays, but it wasn't always like that. So I think, I'm with y'all though. Like I think I was talking to my brother about it earlier and he said that people are gonna make it like how Smash Bros is, you know? P- there's going to be a select few of people who are going to have the time to be able to be amazing at this game, and if you play online against them
You don't
you'll
get your ass
probably
whooped.
never win, and it'll be frustrating because especially like a Budokai game. Budokai was like one of the was the first fighting game that I've ever owned where I could sit down and just fight with different characters with my brothers when I was younger for hours. And I'm glad it's coming back, but we always like I especially like nowadays there's always a way that we could fuck some shit up by bringing it back.
That's true.
Well,
That's true. There's a lot of shit that'll get fucked up if you bring it back. To be honest, it's because of the limitations that we had before. The game would thrive more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
my thing is, I think that when we look at the original Budokai games, they were in that 2D fighting style, which is usually more favored for competitive combat, right? Like you see, games like Street
Street
Fighter,
Fighter.
games like
Smash Bros.
Tekken or Fighters or Smash Bros and stuff
Yeah.
like that, where there is a heavy online community that play these fighting games, or even like the people that do, like, even Mortal Kombat has like expert players that are all over the online there too. There's that falls into that category, and I could see players taking a game like that more seriously, just like they did with fighters. But with some of those arena style fighters, they're more like arcadey in a feeling, where it doesn't feel as technical. It feels more like a brawler, almost like a brawler is a little different than a straight up fighting game.
That's
um
what I would classify Smash as, to be honest.
No, Smash is a
mm,
brawler for sure because there's a whole bunch of people playing at the same time. It's a brawl.
Yeah, but
But
I guess maybe it's the perspective of like how you interact with the three-dimensional space.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like, just like the way the game is design. Like I'm trying to come up with a word for how I feel like those 3D arena styles fight, like how they
Yeah,
control, like
that's just it.
almost
They're the arena
almost like
fighters.
yeah, but
It's like
the
that
way the
Pokemon
fighting
game, the
feels
Naruto games.
compared to like a 2D fighting experience, it feels different. Playing in that two-dimensional plane and then playing in a
Yeah.
three-dimensional space,
It's
it
I
just
don't. Yeah, I don't think there's a word for it, but I understand what you're saying. Because with a
yeah,
2D fighting space, say for example, somebody gets you to a corner, you're pretty much fucked if you
you're
don't know how to
fucked.
get yourself
Yeah,
out of the corner. Whereas in a
yeah.
3D fighter,
you
you
could
could
move
get
to the
knocked
side
into a
too.
wall, you can just sidestep and get out of it. You're thinking like how Jump Force. Jump
Yeah.
Oh,
Force is
it's
a perfect example of it.
Ninja Storm.
Ninja
Ninja
Storm was
Storm.
another example of it.
Yeah, stuff like
Also
that.
the Pokemon, whatever the hell.
Pokken
Pokken
tournament.
tournament.
Yeah,
I
that.
like that one.
Yeah.
But
Those are all fight like that.
so I like I'm somebody that like that 2D stuff. Like I was the one I told you guys that when I got my PlayStation 2 that year for Christmas, I got Budokai 1 and Budokai 2. Like those were the two games that I asked for. I didn't ask for like two different games. I just got two Dragon Ball Z fighting games, and that was all I played for a very large beginning of me owning the PS2. Um, so like I like that original series. I didn't really play any of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. I just don't know. Like I just didn't really find them as interesting as
The
the older
2D.
ones. So I just never bothered buying them. I knew people that enjoyed them, but I never got to experience them
Yeah,
myself.
I
But I
never
would
liked none
like
of the
to
Dragon Ball
play
shits.
something like that if it's more arcadey and
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more enjoyable for a casual player rather than someone that's looking for this intense combo rich online fighting experience, like to be super competitive, because like I'm not really big into online play to begin with. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
really feel like playing with other people. I enjoy just
Same.
playing on my own time, my own terms. I like enjoying a story, a narrative of some kind. Like that's what I like to get out of gaming. So like playing online for me is not really all that important. So if this has a really cool way of doing a story mode, like maybe
Mm-hmm.
they tweak like some of the older ways that they've tackled the story mode with the previous entries, then this might be interesting for me to play once and then that's it. But I don't know if I have a comment on how I think this game would perform. Like I have a feeling that it's going to have a really large online presence because this series is known for having like a really large roster. But what's making Budokai Tenkaichi 4 different from Xenoverse 2 and its large roster in the arena fighter that is Xenoverse 2? Because they're
So,
still doing DLC for Xenoverse. So
was.
since you've played the Tenkaichi series, right, Shawnee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would be the difference between Xenoverse and Tenkaichi?
So Tenkaichi was more so of a think about it like Naruto than just Storm. All right, perfect example. Take Xenoverse was more catered towards like a Kakarot type of style, but Kakarot was just single player. You get what I'm trying to say? Where it was more mission based, story based, and kind of like a Monster Hunter esque style, where it's like you create your own character, you play this original story essentially, where it's like, yo, I'm working with the Z fighters and I'm doing these missions, so let me take my character, let me go out, let me go complete this mission. Maybe I have to go defeat some of Frieza's henchmen, so I'll go out and beat their ass. I think the main difference is that Xenoverse, even though technically yes it is a multiplayer game where you can choose many of the other Z fighters to fight against each other and whatnot, you still have this more single player focused story where it's mission based and it's the main focus is just a matter of keep powering up your character, keep unlocking new move sets, keep advancing in the story. It's just you can constantly keep doing it. It's more single player focused. Whereas Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is more so of a it's strict from what I see, it's strictly a hey, you're doing a story still, but the mission still remain the same, where it's like you're fighting another person on the screen. Even though it's an arena fighter, essentially, it's still more multiplayer focused. Like
Yeah, like
you can
those
be
quick
competitive.
stories that just traditional fighters will give
E-
you a little bit of
ex-
dialogue and fight.
exactly. And I think that's the thing that we have to see how that's gonna play out because One thing I did notice is you kind of touched on what I want to bring up is the character roster. The biggest thing about Budokai Tenkaichi was it had mad fucking characters. Oolong was literally played like
A pool, a
every
pool.
every single character that you could probably think of that was in Dragon Ball. They fucking made. I'm pretty sure
He's
Yajirobe
a
was.
henchman number 47
Yes.
was in that bitch.
Yes, they had every single character, and so
Henchman number 47 is crazy.
Everybody was in
but
that bitch, bro.
that's literally what made Tenkaichi great. Because at that time, it wasn't so much about the online.
I don't know
fighting.
about great. I don't know about great. I think what made it. No, I understand you're not done. I'm not going into another spiel. I just wanted to like tag on that word great because I don't think it made the game great because again the game is the same game as 1 to 3. It's just like I guess it's like an added
1 to
plus.
2, you mean?
1 through 3. So there's Budokai 1, 2, and 3. Then there's Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. And we're getting Budokai Tenkaichi 4. But all of them fight the same.
Technically, Tenkaichi fights different than Budokai. Budokai is not an arena fighter. Yeah. And what I mean by what makes it great is the fact at the time was that we didn't have access to a lot of the content that we do now. You can go online, look at whatever you want. With Tenkaichi, they put mad fucking characters that you never would expect to be in a Dragon Ball game. So
Turtle.
Again, it doesn't matter. You still, what I'm trying to say is that if you were a big Dragon Ball fan, you love Tenkaichi because it had all these characters. And if you were nice enough, you could fuck somebody up with the turtle. If you
for sure. With turtle, not with a turtle. With turtle.
Turtle, the character.
The character, turtle. They even had Bardock going Super Saiyan, I think.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
That's all it really was at the time. That it was basically like the dream.
No, I liked the Budokai series because they even had Super Saiyan 4. Like that shit was hard.
Well, remember Tenkaichi was GT was part of that whole thing. It was the same thing with Budokai. Regular Budokai 3 was GT focus. So when Tenkaichi came out, they kept the same. It wasn't how it is now where GT is has been deemed as non-canon, so you might be lucky if certain games will include the characters. Even look at Fighters. When Fighters was released the DLC, it took a while for them to bring in Baby, good Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Kid Goku, and things of that nature. But the point that I'm trying to make is one thing is that with fighting games now, yes, you get a big roster, but their roster is probably like, including DLC, maybe get like 54 characters. When you're looking at something like Tenkaichi that had damn near over 100 characters, 100, I remember 120 plus playable characters. Like, how does that transition into today's time where you could just put a whole bunch of clones in Tenkaichi 4? Do you think that the Tenkaichi, you could put mad characters in Tenkaichi years ago, but in today's world, do you think that we're still gonna get that same gimmick where we're gonna put in a shit ton of characters?
Hell no. They're gonna put the same characters, maybe 10 more that you had on 3, and then DLC the shit out of your ass.
Well, that's fine though. That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
That's not an issue. As long as we're getting those characters, okay, yeah. If you buy the season pass, you only paying for DLC one time. I understand, you just want the game and then the ability to unlock all these players. I understand that. And I feel you. But unfortunately, in today's age, that's not what they do anymore. At least
fuck these niggas, man.
Well, wow.
That's how they make their money.
Wow.
But see, that's a good point to bring up. You have a game already. You already have an established fighting game for Dragon Ball Fighters that gives you all your characters plus DLC. It's kind of like what John
Xenoverse too.
And Xenoverse too. Like you have them. Wouldn't it be nice if you're going to put a sequel to a game from 16 years ago? Wouldn't you want to include that? I think that would make it stand out. Because then what would separate Tenkaichi from Fighters if it's the same shit? It's like John was saying.
The fighting style.
It's
the way the game is played.
It's gonna be too difficult to change that, bro.
It's two different fighting styles, and remember, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Fighters is made by Arc System Works, so the same people who work on Blaz Blue and Guilty Gear. That's their style of gaming. Tenkaichi 4 is being made by Bandai Namco. They're the same ones who made Naruto Ninja Storm. So that's what I'm trying to explain.
Why did you
Whereas
they made so much other shit?
But Naruto Ninja Storm is the fucking goated game, nigga.
that's
Stop.
their goated their
Stop.
game, dog. Stop it. That's the
Stop
perfect
hating.
comparison here.
God damn.
And
They
another
also
reason
made Pong, nigga. Who
Who the
fucking
fu-
cares? Oh, that's not.
that
That's
has
sorry.
nothing to
My
do with the
bad.
conversation. Anyway,
This nigga,
the
bro,
reason I
swear.
bring up
Sorry.
Naruto Ninja Storm is because when they made Generations, that game had a combination of old school Naruto characters and Shippuden characters all into one game.
And Boruto characters too.
And Boruto as well. And they're making a Bandai Namco is on something else right now because they're also making Naruto Naruto Ninja Storm Connections, which is essentially a remaster of all the previous games. Plus, they're adding 12 more additional characters, including
But what's the difference between that and Shinobi Strikers?
they're
Shinobi Strikers
two
is totally different.
different games, bro.
Shinobi Strikers.
Shinobi Strikers is not an arena fighter. It's a mission-based 4-on-4 PvP style type of game with ninjas. They're completely separate. It's team focused.
It's gang. That's what that is.
Naruto Ninja Storm, you've played that, so you know that is what we consider to be an arena fighter. 3D, you kind of have more room to free form.
It's not that big. It's just like right there and be fucking niggas up. That's it.
Exactly. So because that Bandai Namco was able to give us more than 52 characters from the Naruto games for Generations, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they can do the same for Tenkaichi. It's just one of those things where it's like, you don't want to make another game that is just a 3D fighters per se. You want it to be something that will stand alone and stick out. Because what would be the point then? You know, I think what John was saying earlier about playing those what's the single player content that's going to make me want to invest in that game? Maybe it is that you play the story mode and you basically have to do the old school style of playing the game to unlock your characters.
You know what would be goated? If they put the whole story in that bitch.
I mean, why can't they?
Just from Dragon Ball, you have to go all the way from
I
Dragon Ball.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
That'll be dope. What you think, John?
John, you're the Dragon. Yes, I was he's the expert. We need his opinion.
I mean, something like that would be fantastic. I feel like that is probably what Kakarot should have been. If you want my honest opinion, it's Kakarot. It should have been
this nigga name. Yeah,
it should have been the story, his whole life story.
It's not too late, by the way.
They'll see that motherfucker.
That's the gimmick now. Yeah.
It's not too late. They just dropped the DLC for Bardock like a couple of months ago, if maybe even less.
There was a new one that just came out too.
Bardock.
I know
Bardock was the newest one
like that.
Bro,
what
are the Dragon Ball games? Tell me the Dragon Ball games. I'm lost.
All right.
Wait, are you talking for all consoles? Because there's a lot.
No.
No.
You're talking about like
about the main ones. The main ones.
Because there's like Legendary,
I know that
Legend of Goku.
The ones you're talking about today. I know those because I played those. Right. I don't think I played the Tenkaichi ones, but I played the first ones for sure.
The original Budokais that we're talking about.
I played those.
This is from like the PS2 original Xbox.
Yeah, I played those. I played those. Yeah. But I didn't even know Kakarot and Bardock was a thing. Like, what the fuck is this?
No, so Kakarot is the name of the most recent Dragon Ball
RPG.
Z game.
It's a Dragon Ball RPG that came out for
2020. I think it came out for Xbox, PlayStation, and they just recently put it on the Switch. And
so real quick, Crispin, you played Naruto Ninja. You played the There is okay. You remember how you played the story mode?
Yeah.
Okay, that is essentially Kakarot as one big ass game.
Okay, cool.
They took the story.
Kakarot is like kind of open world. It's like open zone. Game
like Legends type shit.
Yes, like Legends. So like you have like an area, like and then you can explore that entire area.
Finish whatever has to finish here.
Do side quests and do your main mission, and then the story will continue and you go on to a different area.
Well, you can technically go anywhere. You don't have to follow the story, but
but it's like an open zone.
Yeah.
And it's an RPG, so your character levels up, your skills level up.
Characters,
multiple characters that you play as, and they do a very good job at retelling Goku's like life
Listen,
story.
for
But
the for the people who are listening, right? If you have never watched Dragon Ball Z ever, go play Kakarot. You
you
will
could play
literally
Kakarot
you can play
and
Kakarot. You will
definitely get the story.
you'll
Yeah,
get the story for
you
sure.
will get the story.
They even show Super. They give you the Resurrection Z storyline.
F.
Uh Resurrection F storyline. What was the other one? Oh, when he fought Beerus,
Beerus, the Battle of Gods,
they give you
For
that
Resurrection
the two
one.
F.
movies, they gave you the two movies.
And then I
They
think
give you the
aren't
Trunks.
they adding Broly soon too?
I don't
Or
know. I
is
hope, but they give
I
hold on.
saw
They give
something
you
about
the
that.
story of Trunks, and they give you the Legend of Bardock, and I
Those are
mean
DLCs.
DLCs. All four of those are
Mm.
DLCs.
Yeah,
Hopefully
the
they
history of
do
Trunks
the
I want to play.
nigga. That shit is so fire, bro. But hopefully they do the Bardock one. I'm Bardock, Broly one, because that one would be fire.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. It's probably
If
if
it wasn't for Kakarot, I think the Broly one is announced for Xenoverse. I heard something about Broly coming
I know
to
that there's soon
something.
they're gonna do like a from what I saw, they're gonna do a Budokai Tenkaichi in Kakarot. So they're gonna have like an
Oh,
actual
the
tournament.
the
oh no,
the 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 fight
they're
with
doing the OG one, John, where he first meets
yeah,
Piccolo. That's
where
what
he,
they'll
Yes,
do the first
they're
one.
doing that
that
DLC. That's I
Tenkaichi,
saw.
yeah, that
Yes,
Budokai Tenkaichi
yes.
tournament where he
In
fought
Kakarot.
Piccolo Jr.
Yeah,
is
Yep,
yeah, yeah.
coming.
that
Yeah,
whole
Yes.
story.
Fire.
that was young adult Goku. That was like
So see, that's what
after
I'm
No,
the
saying.
time
no
But
skip.
that's what I'm.
no blue
But that.
undershirt.
But
That
that's what
was the
I'm
time
saying.
skip Goku.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like it Kakarot was like I think it was either up for or maybe one game of the year when it came out. So and
Yeah, I
they're
don't
still
remember if it
dropping
won or not.
DLC since it came out. So
So
it
yeah,
can still happen where they drop the
like the
story
Dragon Ball
of the Dragon
story.
Ball story for him as a
Yeah,
DLC.
they might, but that's what they should have done. I mean, like to put it in like that an arcade style arena fighter like Budokai Tenkaichi. I don't think starting from Dragon Ball would be a good idea because Dragon Ball is an adventure. It's not necessarily an all-out slugfest between super powered characters all the time. So it's
That's
more
Z.
of yeah, that's what
No.
I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's why most of the fighting games revolve around Z because that's where all the fist fighting action is in. You know, I mean,
Fisticuffs.
there's plenty of fists in Dragon Ball, but it's surrounded by a lot of story and a lot of adventure and a lot of jokes and a lot of like the
Pornography.
no
Pornography. Huh?
no
What?
Come on, don't do that.
anyway
Don't do that.
anyway so something like that is a story better told in an RPG like Kakarot. And then Crispin, there's also the Dragon Ball Fighters, which is
I think I played that
imagine
one too.
like something like that Street Fighter style where it's 2D, and it's combo based,
Oh no,
so you
yeah, I
have
played
to
that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So people
That shit
right
is hard to
now
play.
are
Well,
playing
it's more. I would say more Marvel versus Capcom style. That'd be
Yeah.
better. Yeah,
because you switch between the
characters,
characters that you have.
tag in specials, all that
So,
jazz.
you have that traditional 2D multi-character fighter in Dragon Ball Fighters. We have this single player character extravaganza over at Xenoverse 2, which is still getting DLC. And there is Kakarot, which is a single player RPG experience that also has a shit ton of DLC.
Oh wait, John, you forgot to mention the game that nobody likes to talk about. The Breakers.
The Breakers.
Ooh.
Because nobody's
they
talking
still
about it.
they still drop DLC for that too, I think.
That should drop. That should drop to like 50%
Fuck is
off
that?
already.
It's like Dead by Daylight. You ever play that game?
No.
What's another game
So-
like that? Friday the 13th is the same way.
Basically, you it's a survival type style
Oh,
game.
okay.
One character is the killer. The rest of the characters have to escape the killer or stop
Or
the
subdue
killer.
him, and until they can't survive.
And this is a Dragon Ball game.
This
Yes.
is an online thing. So like you get jumped into. You ever played Among Us?
Yes.
You know how one person's the imposter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's that motherfucker's job to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you play these types of online games. If you just randomly are chosen to be the bad guy, you're the
I'm
bad guy,
killing
and you
everybody.
got to kill everybody. But if you're randomly
That's what I used to
chosen to
do in
be
Among Us.
if you're randomly chosen to be somebody that's not the killer, then you got to try to either stop the killer or get away from said killer, and that's how you can win that round. So they have like horror games that are set up like this, where you could play as Freddy or Jason or the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and then they have like one of them that's just Friday the 13th. And then Dragon Ball did their own, where you play as like what was it, like Semi Perfect Cell, Frieza, and who's one of the other villains? Boo, I think is one of the Boos.
Mm-hmm. Freezer Cell and Boo.
And
More
then
to
you could
probably
play as like
come.
regular characters, and then like there's like regular like Z characters there, like Chi Chi is a playable character this time or something
What's
like
that
that.
pig? The pig?
Oolong.
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 Ugly ass oolong, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like
He a
those are
playable
like
character too.
characters that you can play as when you're just trying to, you know, so it's supposed to be like a strategy, like you have to figure out how to get away from this monster that's trying to kill you, and you don't have Z
Boo.
powers.
You just a regular
But you
sniper.
could be assisted by some of the Dragon Ball characters in certain situations. It just depends. But
Yeah.
it's like that's what it is. It's a survival
That
game.
sounds retarded.
Bro,
Whoa.
Nobody is playing this game. I'm just telling you what it is.
let me just say this really quick. I kid you not, I woke up one morning and I saw that the trailer just came out. And I watched the trailer and I watched it again. I watched it 3 times because I was like, this can't be real. This has got to be like some fan made shit. And then I Googled it and it's like, no, it's a real game that they're pushing out for $60 retail.
They ran for that.
But there probably is a crowd in the sense that, you know, a lot of people play games like Among Us and Dead by Daylight, and the streamers will do it. I see what they were trying to do. Like, oh yeah, let's just use this property, try to make some money off of it. No,
I
just
think
don't.
that would be. I think it would have been cool, like for those people who play those types of games. I could see. I could see us playing that type of game, like online.
That
It's
Streaming.
got to
might
be free.
fun, but yeah, it would have to be
It
like a
had to
free
be
to
free. Ain't
play
nobody paying no.
thing where
I'm not paying
people
a
can
dollar
buy
for
the
that.
characters that they want to be in the game, and then yeah, I think people would play that, but not to that for a game like that just doesn't feel like a comfortable buy-in. Like I don't want to buy that.
Yeah, and don't put it on a physical disc. That could have just been like a online, like a mobile style game, like that you could just download. Not indie necessarily, but it should just not have physical copies. Like it should just
Just
been
digital
Should be in the
only.
digital
App Store.
only. Digital only, maybe $30 off of retail. They push that
Nope.
shit like a
It should be in the
full-fledged
App
game,
Store.
dog.
It should be an app in the App Store, and if you want to like get new characters, you pay for the characters like $1 or something. That's it.
Exactly.
No, they'll charge you like $10 for a whole pack of stuff. You get the skin, and then you get a whole bunch of random
Yeah,
shit and
but that's what I'm
currency and
saying. Like
stuff.
in app
Fortnite.
purchases.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you know, I mean, so those are the Dragon Ball experiences that players have right now, and Budokai Tenkaichi 4 will be throwing something else in the hat that
So
we haven't really had for a
Did we got
long
like a
time.
trailer for this game?
They've just put out a teaser of
yeah.
like Goku going Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
But in the Budokai Tenkaichi style.
So the reason why this is such a big deal is because this game has been rumored to come out for like over 10 years at this point.
It's just fan speculation.
That's fan.
People
That's
saying
nah.
we want this game to come out. Yeah, this is like a surprise.
This was a
announcement.
surprise. That's why it's a big deal. It was a big ass surprise.
It was rumored.
No, it was not, dog. Cut it out. John would have definitely came here and talked about it if it was rumored.
People always talk about oh, when are they gonna drop Xenoverse 3 already?
Yes.
Like people talk about sequels to games all the time. Is what people would like to see, but
This was left field. That's why people are losing their shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of sequels to see, what are some sequels that you got? You see how I did that? What are some sequels that you guys
Could have made it more
would
natural.
like?
Yeah, you
Well, what
You
are
just
some
forced the shit out of that change. Yeah, damn.
Me.
What are some
holding your face.
sequels that you guys would like? I'm tired, bro. I'm really tired. What are some sequels that you guys would like to see? I'm gonna go first so I can get mine out the way.
Bingo.
I want to see Sonic Heroes 2. That would be amazing.
Anybody want to see that?
Yo,
shit?
that has nothing to do.
No,
It is a game. There's random games.
he was saying sequels that you would like to see. Like what game sequels would you want to see come out?
Thank you.
Now that we're getting a sequel to a game series like Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Not a sequel,
From
but
1975.
It is a sequel.
The Budokai Tenkaichi is a sequel.
It's 4. This is part 4.
Is part 4. That's why it's a big deal. It's a sequel to a game that came out 16 years ago.
That's why we're talking about sequels to games that are old as shit, Shawny.
Yeah, but my focus was any fighting games you want to see get a sequel.
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about fighting games.
Bro,
But we could do
there's
both.
none. There's none. There's not a
All of
fighting
them
game that I
trash.
want to see a sequel. So
I would say
I
Blood Roar.
have a fighting game that I want to see.
Go ahead. What's your fighting game? I don't got
can
fighting games.
can I explain mine first?
Go ahead.
Well,
explain.
just let us hit our fighting games so that we can go into the
All
general.
right,
games.
I have 2 then. You go, Mac.
So again, I said Sonic Heroes. I would love to see Sonic Heroes 2. I would love to even play Sonic Heroes, the first one, on some type of device like Xbox. Put that shit on Game Pass or something, please, or somebody make that shit available. Cause what the fuck, that game was amazing. Another game would be for my sport game niggas
I
out
knew
there.
it was coming.
NBA Live Street. I'm not. Was it no NBA Street
Street.
Volume 4?
Mm-hmm. I was
I knew you
FIFA-
were gonna say straight.
FIFA Street Volume 4. Need both of them shits. I'm
NFL
tired.
Street
Word.
Volume 3.
NFL Street Volume 3. We need all them shits.
We need that.
Listen, I'm tired of FIFA. FIFA, that Volta shit is not working. That shit is ass. Ass. We need FIFA Street back in the streets.
All right, Maggie took my shit, but all right, I got some.
Oh,
Yo.
and that snowboard. Oh, and that snowboard game,
SXX
or
tricky.
yes, or a new Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk game.
So
Yes, sir.
just to shit on your dreams a little bit. The reason why none of those games can happen anymore.
We're not gonna hear this nigga anymore.
You muted him.
All right,
Go ahead.
Got
Go ahead.
I got you.
Go
The
ahead.
reason
nigga.
why those games can't come out is because they were part of a subsidiary of EA that did
Subsidiary.
them. Oh my fucking god! Whatever. I can't wait for you to mispronounce. What were the? I bet I remember that.
Subsidiary.
Anyway,
Whatever.
Back to-
I got it wrong too.
yeah, shut the fuck up.
You peeped that I didn't say shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
You peeped,
Anyway,
right?
there was a split off company from EA.
Yes,
that
it was
developed
EA
those
big.
games.
I know.
Yes, and they don't
I know.
exist anymore. Therefore,
know.
we can't get them back.
We can though.
We can.
But I know.
All right, cool.
We can.
Yeah,
They don't
right,
own
yeah.
those
They
games.
have to
EA
hand
owns.
over the rights. And
EA owns those games because
But
EA
they have to,
owns.
but you
They
have to
have to-
renew copyright and stuff like that. Stuff
Mhm.
like that is sometimes tricky. It depends on where some of those copyrights are. If people still have them,
That too.
like so. There's that. I would like to see.
All right, well, Sonic Heroes, bring that shit back.
I would like to see the next fight
Only
night.
Sonic. Ooh,
I would like to see the next fight.
Ooh, I
night.
got one.
just play UFC.
And
I got one for sure. Mm-hmm.
the fighting game that I would like to see a sequel to is Def Jam.
Motherfucker.
Well, you know that shit. Will
That's not a
never
fighting
happen,
game.
Unfortunately, yes,
That
it
is a
It's a
fighting game.
wrestling
It's a
game.
wrestling game. Thank you.
It don't matter. It's the same shit.
Doesn't
No,
matter,
it's
bro.
not. It's not the same thing.
Whatever.
It
So
was a
technically,
wrestling
Fight
style
Night
fighting
isn't Fight Night a
game.
boxing game?
Fight Night
Yes.
is a fighting game.
Fight Night is a boxing game. Yes.
It's a boxing game.
Boxing.
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 Okay. A boxing.
El boxing.
El boxing.
Oh,
Oh, my
man,
God, no.
Crispin, you were missed, man. I cannot lie to you. Okay.
That's it,
I
John?
like.
That's all you
I like.
got?
I like those two
Damn.
games though.
You both you niggas took my shit, but I still have one.
Go,
Pack.
go.
You
I
know-
got no more.
I need Donkey Kong.
Huh?
Donkey Kong to come back to me.
What?
Donkey Kong.
He said
Donkey
Donkey
Kong,
Kong.
nigga. King Kong, nigga.
That's
Whoa.
us.
Fuck.
Donkey
I
Kong,
need
like
that.
the first one.
No.
So you
What's
wanna
the one
play
on the
like
Super
a
Nintendo? The one on Super Nintendo. What's that one?
Donkey Kong Country?
That shit.
That hard. Oh god, you got it. You can have that.
No, that shit was hard. That
Next,
shit
this
was.
nigga ain't gonna say
That shit
Banjo
was
Kazooie.
hard.
No. Donkey Kong and what is it? No, that's it. These niggas took all my games, bro. All my fucking games.
He wants to see another.
Oh no!
Def Jam.
Wait.
Def Jam would be dope.
Wait.
It would just be very difficult to do that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no. It can't be called Def Jam because the problem with Def Jam
No,
is
it would have to be Def Jam.
Licenses.
But
Yeah.
the issue would be just getting
rappers that are not in Def Jam to be in the Def Jam game.
no, but that's what I'm saying. They would not be in the game. That's
They
the whole
wouldn't.
point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
be.
saying. You can't call it Def Jam. I want to get a game.
You have
like
to find
Def Jam,
something overall that
but
would allow them
all
all
the
to
rappers
be in
could be in it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Celebrity death match.
I need all of it.
Mm.
Put Kim Kardashian.
I'm
in that
surprised
bitch.
they never made that as a game too.
Bro.
Like,
They might have a long time ago.
I
I
don't
don't think
think
they did
they-
in the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they might have.
No
Look
way.
it up. Look it up.
No way.
Producer,
see.
look it up.
While he's doing that, I would like to see a sequel to Sleeping Dogs. I thought that was a very well done. If you ever played True Crime Streets of LA,
Mhm.
Sleeping Dogs was essentially the spiritual successor to that.
Ah.
Same style, but just more advanced. Sleeping Dogs be another one. Fighting game wise, I would like to see a Bloody Roar come back. They had a whole bunch of licensing issues, so they can't do that anymore.
My fault, Shawny, I'm cutting you off. Did you guys
Yep.
ever play that motorcycle rat game, the rats in the motorcycle shit? Never played that game? No?
No.
All right, cool.
That's
I must
not
only
familiar.
been in DR.
I would also like
Nigga,
to
shut
see
the
a
fuck
new,
up. I was here.
I would like to see a new Soul Calibur.
This nigga disrespectful as
6?
shit.
What was it? 5 or 6? Was that the latest one?
I don't remember, but I never bothered with it.
It was such
I
a
didn't
departure
hear- I
from the
didn't-
original
Yeah, I didn't hear
style.
great things about it, so I
Yeah.
never bothered with it. But like
Yo,
something
there was-
reminiscent of an older style would be cool.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. There was a celebrity
It was this
deathmatch
shit.
game. You're correct.
Sure.
What is that? I can't even see
I'm gonna
that.
screenshot it. I'm gonna send it in the thing.
There, Crispin was correct. There was a celebrity deathmatch game.
Super Nintendo, right?
It was for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and Xbox.
Mm.
Publisher was Gotham Games. Some of the people that were in the game: Anna Nicole Smith, Busta Rhymes, Carmen Electra, Carrot Top,
That's right on par, yo.
Cindy Margolis, Cousin Grimm, Dennis Rodman, Frankenstein, Nick Diamond, The Gladiator, Jerry Springer, Marilyn Manson, Mr. T, Miss Chloe, what the fuck? The Mummy, the whole NSYNC, Ron Jeremy.
The whole in sync is
Why the fuck is Ron Jeremy in this game?
Dog, you
'Cause he's a
realize it's a
celebrity.
game called Celebrity Deathmatch.
Top-
Every character you're saying makes sense for that
Oh,
game.
I'm almost done.
is
Tommy Lee.
your president there? Yo?
Who's president?
Yours, Donald Trump.
That's not my president, nigga. Nigga's crazy. He's is your president? Donald Trump.
Tu presidente, Donaldo Trumpando.
Donaldo Trompando.
Fuck, I just had it in my head.
Oh
Yo.
my god. Oh my Donaldo Trompando.
If he's not in that
is
game, he wasn't
that
that
is a
popular
name.
back then. 'Cause that
No,
nigga
this
was-
was 03.
Oh, okay.
The Apprentice didn't come out till like 05. Go ahead, Shawny.
I got a few more that just came to my head. I would love, and this is Dreamcast days. I would love to see another Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, never played that.
Yeah, it's
Y'all didn't see the
JRPG.
photo I put in the chat? Look at the chat, everybody.
That biker Mike shit. That
I
shit
didn't
looked
like
like it
that
only
game.
got one season.
Okay, let me see. Oh,
Biker Mice.
Biker Mice from Mars.
It was a game. It was a game on the Super Nintendo.
Oh no, I never played the game.
Who the
That's
fuck
what's
are
up.
these muscular ass mice? The fuck is
This-
this?
They're
This
from
was
they're
the
from New
Mars.
York, nigga.
Matter of fact, I probably seen one of these niggas down the block. I mean,
It was
It was- it
doing
was-
the
it was
fucking
a-
Willie, nigga. Nigga was like,
I used to have
Yeah.
like books of these characters. Like I used to have them as like books when I was a kid. I used to read these.
I definitely played this game though, 100%.
I thought you were gonna, Shawny. When you said Dreamcast, I thought you was gonna say, "Let's get ready to rumble." Woo.
Honestly, I
A
would be
sequel to that?
Yo, if we talking Dreamcast games that need some sequels, Ready to Rumble, Crazy
Yeah.
Taxi with Transition. I would like to see Sonic Adventure.
A new Crazy Taxi would be very appreciated.
Oh, speaking of that, Simpsons Hit and Run. That's been trending lately. They've been because all the remake talk, they were talking about how that one needs to come back out again.
That would be cool.
I would love to see Simpsons.
They would probably do like a remaster before they invest in a brand new game.
I don't see why they wouldn't, yo. It would be fun.
Simpsons is one of the biggest IPs in the world. So
it would probably be a
The
safer
Simpsons
bet
already
and
had a
make a
game.
shit ton of
You guys
money.
played the Simpsons games on Super Nintendo too?
No. Like we're saying, because Hit and
Simpsons
Run
arcade
was.
game?
Yeah, it was the Super Nintendo.
Nah, I didn't play it for the Super
I didn't
Nintendo.
play
I played
it.
it. I played it at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the fighting one, the side scroll was kind of like Streets of Rage. Yeah,
The beat 'em up one.
Yeah,
beat 'em up.
Like I was just playing the Shredder's Revenge the other day. That shit is brings me back to those days.
said the actual
you was playing it on Game Pass?
It's hilarious. Yo, this
I
hilarious,
downloaded
bro.
it.
Yeah,
I can't see that, my boy.
No, I sent it in the chat.
Oh,
I said the actual box for the game. That's just hilarious.
Oh, thank you. They reminded me.
Super Nintendo.
I know it's not a game that's super far back, but we need another Arkham, like a true Arkham game for next gen.
Oh, not Gotham Knights.
That's why I said a true Arkham.
No, because
I haven't even played Gotham Knights yet.
But it's not a sequel. It's not a sequel to that. It's a totally different thing.
Okay, then we need a sequel to Arkham Knight, the one that was originally planned.
The sequel to Arkham Knight is Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League,
which is coming out.
Yes.
Technically, that's why I said a true sequel, not the bullshit live.
Not what they're giving us.
Not what they're giving us. That's bullshit.
Well, they pushed that game back again
because the backlash.
Yeah. The game ain't even come out and it's getting backlash. That is crazy.
Well, because they showed the 10 minutes of gameplay and it was fucking horrible. You can't use the Arkham IP and use it to make that bullshit. When you said Suicide Squad, everybody thought we were gonna get a Arkham true styled Suicide Squad, not a live action. Give a fucking shark a gun and have him do front flips in the air, Fortnite.
Shooting, boomerang shooting a rifle and everything. Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying.
Harley Quinn jumping and leaping over fucking
and swinging like fucking Spider-Man and 20 stories in the fucking air. Like again, that's why I said Arkham Knight true sequel, like the one that they originally said that was supposed to happen, that they scrapped the plans for. It was supposed to be Damian Wayne in the future. Essentially, he takes over as Batman, and
that would have been cool.
And you would have had all the other sidekicks like work as mentors. Beautiful plot.
Yeah, that would
no reason why they did it. But after the Suicide Squad thing came out, it just kind of killed all of our hopes. Like Arkham is officially dead. Spider-Man is a new Arkham.
Whoa, that's a nasty take. Oh, the Spider-Man game. Sorry.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. I thought you were talking about Tom Holland.
No. Hold on. How did you come
It's okay.
He's on another planet. He's on Planet Disney right now.
Word.
I'm tired.
It's all right. I think that we've definitely talked about a lot of sequels, right? That we would like to see. But I think we can wrap it up after this.
Crispin, did you have one more?
No. I want to say something personally to Maggie about some shit he talked about last week. So that had nothing to do with this episode.
We could do that.
Yeah, we can wrap.
You can say it right now. What's up?
No, hold on, John.
Let's say that shit right now.
You talking? You nigga, you see you nigga. You talking like Michael B cannot act out here.
He can't, bro.
He can't.
You lying?
He can't.
Y'all niggas
he cannot.
Yo, name one movie that he hasn't act the same in,
bro. That's what.
What are you talking about?
Look, no, you know it's a hold on. You know it's a dark day in hell when me and Shawny are agreeing, bro. That motherfucker cannot.
Okay,
I fuck with him. He's from the end.
Yes, I don't take anything away from him, but you cannot deny that every role he gets is just Michael B. Jordan in another role. He's he's a black Mark Wahlberg.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
In
just some muscle-bound pretty nigga. Fuck out of here, bro.
In that movie that he did, in
which movie? Fruitville Station?
Yeah. He does not act the
brother,
same,
bro.
nigga.
That was before he got typecast into his roles. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And even in Killmonger, he's not the same nigga.
Bro, Killmonger is literally the same as
He's
Creed. without the
Creed!
outfit.
No, he
What?
is not.
Yes, he is, dog.
Nigga,
How
what?
is he?
He's Creed.
He's the
Hey,
swaggy
auntie.
black man walk.
Hey,
Yes, come on,
auntie.
man.
Shut the fuck
It
up, bro.
is
That's
not the same.
Creed.
Y'all niggas are
Nigga.
growling right now.
Nigga, they look just alike. That's Creed.
It's the same nigga.
They act.
What
Come
you
on,
mean?
dog. We had him, and you gonna fuck it up with that shit, y'all.
What do
We
you
had
mean?
it.
No.
What
Listen,
do
right?
you mean?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. They act the same. Like it's just Michael B. Jordan with twists. That's all Killmonger is,
But
bro.
you could okay. So
a nigga from
can you
Newark
explain?
with
Can you
twists.
explain to me the difference in
That's
Jonathan
it.
Majors? Then can you explain
Huh?
to me the difference.
Look at King and look at the person he played in Creed. That's a perfect example.
Yes, thank you.
Literally,
Thank
you
you.
don't have to.
Wait,
you don't
so
gotta
you're telling me-
respond.
Y'all niggas
Wait,
is
yo,
really good. Y'all niggas
did you
is
watch
really
Wait,
it?
going
hold
down.
on. Crispin, you're gonna say that
Okay, no.
Killmonger.
Wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you this, and then you can
Go
say
ahead,
what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
You're gonna tell me that Killmonger was a better.
That's not what I'm
villain?
saying. That is not what I'm saying.
So then what are
you're
you
telling
saying?
me, the reason that Michael B. Jordan is a bad actor is because he acts the same in every movie, right? That's what you're telling me.
No, we're not saying he's
That's
a
what
bad
you're
actor.
Isn't that what they said, John?
I'm
Sound
saying
like
he's
it.
a bad actor.
I didn't say he's a bad.
actor.
We're just saying that we're not that he's a bad actor, but he literally just acts the same in every.
But that is
movie.
I asked you guys, why did you?
Yeah,
say
and that was
last
your
episode,
answer.
You said a bad actor.
I'm
I'm
living on that hill. I will live. If Shawny don't want to stay on the hill with me,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm not saying he's
I'll
a
live
bad
on the
actor. I'm
hill.
just saying he just
he
acts the
is
same.
okay. Let me
the
say this.
reasoning
Let
you're
me say
telling
this.
me. Wait, no. Wait.
Go ahead,
The reasoning you're telling me is because he acts the same in every movie, right?
I'm not saying that's why he's a bad actor.
no,
I'm
that's
only
what y'all
agreeing
talking
with him
about.
and that. Okay,
So-
let me clarify.
so
I only agree with
let's
him
go
in
to
that
Ant-Man and the
aspect.
Wasp,
Okay.
right? Who's in that movie? Jonathan
Majors.
Majors,
Yes.
the star of the time.
He was
Okay.
the best person in that movie. What are we
He
talking
literally
about?
made the
Okay,
movie.
but how did he act? What was the personality of that character? And tell me the personality of fucking Damien. Please tell me.
They're too different, bro.
It's
King-
the same shit. He is lying to everybody
King-
else to help them get where he wants to get. It's the same character, bro.
No, but
The
I'm gonna
same
tell you why. I'm gonna
character style,
tell
but
you
they
why
don't
the
act
difference.
same.
I'm gonna tell you the difference, right?
That
I'm gonna
nigga
tell you
just
that.
is-
I'm gonna tell you why.
Same
I'm gonna tell
movement,
you why.
Same
I'm gonna
movement,
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, the
in
reason
face,
why
same
the
shit.
reason why Jonathan Majors is a way better actor than Michael B is who or how he was taught acting. Now, if you remember, Michael B. Jordan has been a child actor. He was acting when he was little in The Wire, as a kid, right?
Mhm.
He didn't go to any like professional acting school or anything like that. Jonathan Majors was on fucking Broadway, nigga. He was acting. He was.
You're giving Michael because he did not look bad right beside your man's.
Yes,
right
he
now.
did.
He did not. What
Wait,
are you talking about?
hold on. Wait, Crispin, are you saying that Michael B. Jordan did not look bad next to Jonathan Majors and Creed?
Hell no.
You're bugging.
Oh, I gotta disagree, dog.
You're bugging.
I'm sorry.
You're bugging.
Y'all
Like,
niggas
I gotta
is
disagree.
wild, bro.
If
We
anything-
watching. We
I-
watching.
I
two
still
different
haven't.
movies.
I still haven't seen
Yeah, why not?
Creed 3, so I don't have a take on Michael
why
B.
not?
Jordan.
John,
in
you
that
don't even
film.
need to. You can just watch the trailers that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Come on.
I still need to see the movie.
It's
They
nothing against Michael B. Jordan.
They well,
I
bro.
fuck with Bo. He from the ends.
I don't
Jersey
give a fuck
nigga,
where he
Newark
from.
nigga.
I don't care where he
fuck
from.
with that shit.
Because y'all niggas also say that fucking this nigga's a bad actor too.
Who?
Spider-Man. What's his name?
Tom.
I
Tom
didn't say
Holland.
I didn't
never
say
said
Tom
that.
Holland was bad.
Never
I said
said
Mark
that.
Wahlberg does
Yes.
the same shit.
Yes.
And if you go watch any
Another
Mark
bad
Wahlberg
actor,
movie,
The
he
Rock.
do the same thing.
What are
No,
we-
The
what are we
Rock is
talking about?
trash.
Okay, that I'm about to say if you would have said that he was nice,
That nigga is
we
trash.
would have had to just stop the episode.
No, that nigga's trash. I know this.
Okay.
He trash. Nobody gives a fuck about The Rock. Acting for real, that nigga is literally The Rock.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Okay, I'm gonna put that episode just to talk about The Rock's bad acting roles.
That- we're supposed to do that on the DC episode.
Well, that'll be the
Because-
tie-in because we'll just do a
There you
Shazam episode and just make it about The Rock.
All
right, cool.
Well,
John-
I'm glad you guys got that out of your system.
I'm
And
just
now
saying, these niggas are
Yeah, that
now
was
we
good.
know where the podcast line has been drawn on Michael B. Jordan and his acting
These
credentials.
niggas is
Look, a nigga that gives someone Bleach as a starter anime is a terrible person.
Yo,
And he
Well,
cannot
all
be
right,
trusted.
first of
You
all, keep Bleach
wildin'.
out of this.
First of all,
Secondly,
yeah,
I will
fucking
find a
Bleach
YouTube.
and Naruto.
I will find a
Respect.
YouTube video that will prove that will have a whole
Fucking
compilation
respect,
of Michael B. Jordan's acting career, and you will see that he's the same nigga in every movie. They could probably make a whole movie about Michael B. Jordan based off of his acting roles. Of being
But
the
if
same.
you really go into something like that, if you look at a lot of actors that take the same role, they're gonna look the same.
I think it's more so of like he doesn't have range, in my opinion. That's
I
the
think
only
he
thing.
does though. What movie has he done right now?
Who? Michael B?
Michael B.
You know, Michael B. Jordan is a big enough star to kind of pick
I
a movie
know,
that he
but
wants to do.
right now, what
Like,
has he
if
done
not
right
for
now?
him, we would have never got Creed 2 or 3. If
I
he said, I don't
understand
want to
that.
do it anymore, it would have been a dead series.
That's not what
I
I'm trying
can
to
say
say.
Creed. There was the what was the Jack? Was it Jack Reacher on Amazon? He did an Amazon movie where he was a secret agent, and he literally was just Michael B as a secret agent.
It's like the same nigga from Mission Impossible. It's the same shit. If you see the movies before Mission Impossible, he's the same nigga in Mission Impossible and keeps going. It's the
Tom
same
Cruise?
nigga because it's the same fucking actor.
Okay, but here's the thing: that all of those action movies are similar. Michael B played a boxer, a villain, and a secret agent, and still managed to be Michael B
what is
in
the
different
base?
costumes.
What is the base of the boxing movie? What is the base of
do
the
me a
boxing
favor.
movie?
Do me a favor. Have you ever seen The Harder They Fall? Have you seen that
Thank
movie?
you. That's the movie I was thinking of.
Have
The
you
Harder
seen
They
that movie?
Fall,
You seen
watch
that?
it.
That's a boxing movie too, right?
No. It's
Harder They Fall on
it's a
Netflix.
Western movie.
It's a black.
It's
cowboy.
a black cowboy.
Is that the one with Jonathan Majors?
Jonathan?
Yes.
Yes. Watch
I haven't seen
that.
Go watch
Okay,
it.
watch that.
And tell me that motherfucker
that was
is
the
not
one
an
I was
actor.
But
thinking
you're
of.
not understand. I never said Jonathan Majors is not good. You
No,
fucking
I
both
didn't
ways.
say. I didn't say you said that. I'm saying that
I know
go
this
watch
nigga
that
said-
and tell me that this motherfucker Michael B. Jordan has done something that's up to that level. He has not.
You're out of the conversation already because I'm not talking about that. I'm
He's
talking
saying
about
that,
Michael
we got to
B.
stay on Michael B. You have to pick movies that he specifically did.
I'm talking about Michael B. Michael B. For whatever the fuck you said before that he didn't go to professional school, whatever the fuck, he is still acting way better than other niggas that have gone to other schools, bro.
The movie that you're thinking about is Without Remorse, right?
Which one?
For Michael B.
No, there's another one where he played a secret agent. It was an Amazon movie exclusive. Was it Without Remorse?
All right.
Yeah, it's that sounds like it.
Bro, he was
But
in
it was the
fucking
Amazon
Fantastic Four. Man, stop talking to me,
Bro, the whole acting, the whole movie's trash. So the director booty.
Yeah, but he was trash too,
He needed to get into fucking
Yes, Without Remorse. You're right.
nigga.
We're-
But what
we're
my
gonna
point
settle
my point is right. And before John goes, my point is that
gotta
in a
say
terrible
goodbye.
movie like Ant-Man, right? Jonathan Majors was the standout star. Stand out.
Mm-hmm.
In a terrible movie like Fantastic Four, he aided to the terribleness of that movie. That is my point. John, take us out, man.
I'm sorry.
That is not true, bro. Okay,
That's
keep going.
not fair. No, I'm
Yeah.
not even. We can't
it's-
include Fantastic Four in that. Yo.
What?
That was
It's-
unfair to
it's
him.
fine.
John, take us out. Take
It's
us out.
fine.
John.
Take us out.
We gotta
This
we
nigga
gotta
just
go.
hate.
We've kept the audience hostage for too long.
We
He's
got
So-
this is gonna be another commercial to be
It-
another episode to be continued. Sorry, John.
If you guys have made it all the way to this part of the conversation, we
Vote
definitely
Michael B.
appreciate you.
Press
And Michael
1
B.
for
Jordan
Michael B.
probably appreciates
Press
you
2
too.
for Jonathan Majors.
Oh my god.
That was not the
Listen,
debate, but sure.
if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like this video. You could share it with friends and family who are interested in anime and video game related topics, because that's what we talk about here in the Paradise Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we post other videos here as well as future podcast episodes. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you can receive notifications every time an episode comes out, so you don't miss a single one and you get to be in the know first and foremost. And then don't forget to follow Paradise on all of our social media platforms as well. And if you are a listener, or if you prefer to listen to the audio version of this podcast, we are available anywhere you would like to listen to a podcast: Apple Podcasts and Spotify for podcasters. And that's where you get the audio. YouTube is where you get the video, and all of the social media platforms you could possibly think of is where you will find us. and all of us individually as well. You can follow us there. And that's all the time we have for today's episode. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on YouTube or somewhere in the TikTok comments, because you guys like talking in there, and let us know how you feel about Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Are you excited? Are you hyped for this game coming out? What are some of your fondest memories of this series? Maybe what's something you dislike about this series? And what kind of video game sequel would you like to see come back? And we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
What's going on?
I don't know. You
Why
tell
ain't this
us.
working?
Yeah.
Even your machine know you bullshitting, bro.
Yo, watch your mouth, nigga.
Bienvenidos al podcast.
Then
Can't
now
say
welcome
bienvenidos
back.
when we leave it.
Shut the
I gotta